Hey everybody, I'm Adam,
I'm Michael.
and we are bored in Ohio. Why are you still sporting Christmas shirts? Just because you like that one?
It's Jason, so yes, that's why. And it's cold as shit outside. Stuff outside. Damn, we're never gonna
it's
make
going
that
to take
2-minute
us
mark.
like forever to not curse immediately.
It is.
But as long as we're not monetized, it doesn't matter. Like,
It's true.
when we are though, you better shut your damn mouth.
We're gonna put like a
so we can make that
timer.
money.
Yeah, a timer somewhere that I can look at and be like, oh, finally, it'll be like I can breathe. You know. Hey, listen. You know that Wonka movie that came out?
With Timothy Chalamet
Yeah.
and like Hugh Grant
Yeah.
as a Oompa Loompa taking jobs away from little people.
I guess.
Yeah.
Claire wanted to go see that this past weekend.
And you did. You watched
Do you know
it.
anything about the movie? I mean, what I'm saying is, do you know anything about people that have seen it?
Do I know anything about people that have seen it?
Meaning, do you know anyone that's seen it and said, wow, this was great because of this or that? Or
I don't know anybody personally who has seen it. I have heard some reactions of, internet people.
So it's got a really high rating
Yeah.
from like the critics and the people watching it.
Yeah.
We left 27 minutes into the film. That is the only third film we've ever walked out on.
What are the other ones?
Thin Red Line.
Okay.
But we made it. It was I would think that was a little over halfway through that film. It was on the third time where the director the cinematographer just panned away from the war going on and looked at another bird.
Yeah, he's the same guy that did. It's the director,
It's the director.
and he's like the same guy who did I think it was called New World,
Yeah.
and would pan over and be like, "Here's a butterfly."
I tried to watch that too. I got not even halfway.
Okay, what's the other movie?
Rob Zombie's Halloween. I think we made it.
Have you liked any of his movies?
maybe 30.
Did you just like the? Did you like Devil's Rejects?
I liked Devil's Reject to a point, but the movie that you guys like so much, the Devil's
That's the only one I
Reject,
liked. Yeah, Devil's Rejects.
Yeah, I tried watching it again for the third time. I'm like, there's got to be something because you guys are so adamant about how much you like that movie. I still can't stand it.
Well, it's not like a favorite movie of mine, but I'm
No,
just saying
but
like
I'm
it was
saying-
good.
But I'm saying you, Kevin, and Kyle, for example.
I don't need to watch it again.
I can't understand why you like any of it. Like, I tried so hard. Like, I'm just going to sit here. I'm not going to think about how shitty I think this thing is or how dumb the acting is and how the writing is so stupid. And anyway.
I mean, I liked it a lot better than House of a Thousand Corpses.
I think I only like that because the very end with that weird-ass doctor with the shit pumped into him. He looked like half zombie.
Well, it was like Alice in Wonderland, basically.
Yeah.
Is how it ended up going. It was
When
weird.
I think about, I would probably watch that again. I've only seen it once. It's like, oh yeah, I want to see that weird guy underground again, which was all of 3 minutes of the.
I think I've blocked most of that movie from my memory.
Probably for a good reason. I would probably hate it just as much.
So
So-
you said you left 27 minutes in.
Yeah.
What was the straw that broke the camel's back?
So, by the way, before I tell you that, when's the last time you were actually in the theater and saw a film?
Oh shit!
Okay, so
I don't even know.
it's been a while.
Yeah.
For us. Now you have your normal wait time till when the movie's going to start, and then it comes on, and then they show like Regal Theater shit, and you watch like you're in a roller coaster or wherever the hell you're going to watch, and then it typically after it does that, then it goes into the trailers.
Yeah.
They now have television ads. It took 25 minutes of commercials that you see on television after they did the whatever theater promo you're in, of straight up commercials that you would see on television before they even started showing the trailers. And then after so we sat there for almost an entire hour before the movie actually began. That was like 40 minutes.
When was it supposed to start?
It was supposed to start at 10:30. No, I'm sorry. It was supposed to start at 12:30.
And it actually started at
At like 1:20.
That's insane.
It was ridiculous. So the movie starts, and right off the bat, there's Timothy Chalamet, and he starts singing.
Yeah.
Like right off the bat.
Well, yeah. They don't really tell you it's a musical.
Yeah. So, which I hate musicals.
I know.
Claire, who loves musicals, turns to me deadpan do you know this is a fucking musical? I said, no, I didn't. But I'm going to hate it that much more now. And she goes, I don't know if I can do this. I said, we're like 3-4 minutes in.
I think even for people that like musicals, you got to be in the mood for a musical.
Yeah, I think you have to have a mindset. Yeah.
Also, like if you were expecting one thing and you go and like it's something else, you're like, what the fuck?
Yes.
Did I just what?
That's what happened with the Rob Zombie Halloween movie.
Yeah.
It was so fucking dumb. Anyway, so we sit there a little longer, and they went randomly singing. Mm-hmm. The reason I hate musicals is because you're mid-conversation with somebody, and then at some point you just start singing what you're saying. It's the dumbest shit ever. Just, if you're going to do it, just sing the whole fucking time. If you're going to talk at all, it has to be done.
Did you see that that Christmas movie with Will Ferrell and Ryan Reynolds?
You know what, I like that because I love those two guys.
Well, the thing is, like, they actually played to what you're saying there. Like, they almost at times made fun of this fact that they would all of a sudden break out singing.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah,
which I was like, okay, they're in on the joke.
They're in on the joke. Yeah,
so that's fun.
Yeah.
So then you bailed.
So. God, it was so bad.
Now, did you try to get your money back?
No, can you do that?
I don't see why. I think you should. I don't think they'll tell you no.
I was pretty, so that was like the 4-minute mark. She's like, I don't think I can do this. The 12-minute mark, she just turns to me and she's like, I don't want to watch this. It's really bad. And I said, and this is Claire who watches fucking everything and just sits through it.
And right? she actually likes what we'd probably consider pretty dumb shit, but I think there's like a hot enough dude. She's like, all right.
Oh yeah. All right. I can guarantee if like
Carl Urban
was in this thing,
if Carl Urban was Willy Wonka.
Oh yeah.
And called everybody a cunt.
She'd have never left. And then, so after the 12 minutes, she's like, I can't do this. This is terrible. And I said, look, either way, we're wasting 2.5 hours. Either we waste 2.5 hours of money that we didn't watch the movie with, or we sit through it and we waste 2.5 hours of our day. So yeah, it's up to you. I said, it's either way, we're wasting something.
I've never left a film.
Oh, never?
I've never done it because I was like, in my mind, like I would not be the person to go try to get my money back. I'd probably rather die than go to that person and be like, because I don't know, it would just bother me. I'd feel like a complete ass. Yeah, but like,
stuff doesn't bother me.
I usually try to say like, okay, this is a bad movie. What can I learn from it? Like, because we sure. like to do our own things sometimes in the distant past. So I'm like, okay, what did they do? Where did they go wrong here?
Sure.
And I kind of analyze it as I'm watching it. And there's been many movies where I probably should have left, but I stuck with it.
I mean, I think why I kept saying to her, look, if you want to stay, I'm fine with that. Instead of saying, you know what, let's get out, is because I watched Rebel Moon, but and I pushed through. But and so she just kind of sits there. She doesn't say anything back. She turns back and starts watching the movie again. And I'm like, okay, we're gonna sit through this, and it just kept getting worse. Like I'm saying, it's like she turns to me at one point. She's like, when the fuck does he turn into Willy Wonka? Like, when? Like, when's it happening? I'm like, Claire, I've never seen the movie.
Did she not understand it was an origin story?
She did, but the movie.
I mean, he's
like, so much younger.
Yeah.
They did a little bit of a tiny quick.
They should have got that dude from The Bear that looks exactly like Gene Wilder.
I love that guy though.
I haven't watched The Bear yet. I heard it's really good.
Oh my god, it's really good. Watch both seasons. You guys, you and Kara would
it's like on the list. Like I really watch it.
But they're like 26 minutes long.
Yeah.
But you and Kara specifically, because you guys like to cook.
Yeah.
Would really like it a lot.
Noted.
Yeah, they could have got him, but if it was the same director with the same, who fucking likes this movie? Now, I only watched 26 minutes of it. Okay, I get that, but it's just.
What if it got really good?
I don't see how it's
after
possible.
that 26 minutes.
Especially because what's his face said he fucking hated playing the Oompa Loompa.
Oh, why wouldn't he?
Why did you sign up for it? Like these
money.
People, I know, but then don't come out and bitch about it. Like,
Well, he's already got his paycheck.
Oh God, what's that actor I like so much? The Butler in the Batman movies with Christian Bale.
Michael Caine?
Thank you. Michael Caine has admitted several times that he just takes movies just for the money. And like the bad ones. He's like, no, I did that just for the money. But he doesn't shit on it. He doesn't say it was terrible. He's just like, why did you do this movie?
I think Sam Jackson's like that too. He's like, that dude's just there to fucking work.
Yeah.
Like he'll do whatever. What did you do instead? What became your fun day after that?
Oh, nothing. No, that was that.
You just recouped that time.
It's just we recouped that time. So we left there. What did we do after that?
I'm sure something very exciting.
No.
As a middle-aged couple.
Yeah, both of our kids were working, so we came. I think we just went home. Actually, no, I stopped at Kroger on the way home, pick up like some shit we needed.
There you go.
Went home. We never spoke to the movie ever again, other than her getting in the car and saying that was fucking horrible and shutting the door, which she was quite upset about it, which is weird for Claire because she watches some really shitty stuff and seems to enjoy it.
Maybe she just really wanted something else from it and was really disappointed.
I think maybe you're right. If she
did she actually really like the Chocolate Factory?
We both loved with Johnny or with the original?
With the original.
We both love the original.
Yeah,
and she loves. I shouldn't say she likes the
Johnny
remake
Depp one
because Johnny's in it.
Right. I mean, I get it. Like if you go into something and you had expectations because of your association with the original. Sure. You're going to be fucking pissed if it's not good.
Pissed about Shamalama Ding Dong's The Village. They promoted that thing like it's a horror film, and it's not. It's a drama. And I was livid, but I sat through it. Like the acting was great.
They do stuff like that with movies. Sometimes it's annoying, like a whole bait and switch with how the trailers are.
Go fuck yourself.
Speaking of trailers, though, I did have this in my back pocket.
Oh, okay.
Did you see the trailer for the movie Spaceman?
I did not. Okay, I watched the teaser for it with the Adam Sandler one.
Yes.
I watched the teaser for it, and I have a problem.
Well, tell me your problem, because it looks weird as fuck.
It's going to be probably irrelevant, but I watched that, and then I read yesterday or this morning that they put out another trailer with him talking to a spider. The spider talks to him. And my problem is this. I go, oh, wait a minute. They're basing it on the book I literally just read a few months ago.
Okay.
And they're not. The guy that did The Martian wrote another book.
Where somebody talks to a space spider?
It's a space spider. And what it is, but it makes sense. And they don't speak, he doesn't speak. They have to learn how to communicate with each other. But it's two aliens. Okay. Basically, they both get stuck out trying to do the same problem. The sun's dying. So they sent a crew out to try to basically, I think it was like to try to jumpstart the sun. Just to prevent it from dying. And everybody on this he woke up, he's the only one alive in his crew. Something happened with whatever, everybody died. He's alive. And then he eventually, as it's still going, there's another alien spacecraft, and it is a spider-like creature. And then it ends up space docking with him. I can never think of that word anymore.
Space docking?
Without that sexual innuendo. And I'm like, oh, cool. They're doing this. Is actually an interesting story. I'd like to see how they do this. And then I'm like, oh, wait a minute. No, this is just something somebody random obviously borrowed from this book that was written, I don't know how long ago already.
So, I mean, obviously, because I have not read that, but I have watched this trailer.
Does it look ridiculous and stupid?
It looks like a weird artsy film.
Which I
I know. Which is why, I was curious if you saw this trailer, but also we both hate spiders. But
I fucking hate spiders.
Also, I actually love Adam Sandler doing drama.
Oh God, he's great.
I think he's really good.
I do too.
But I guess the premise is he's been out in space for a long time. He's gonna be coming home. He's really homesick, and I don't know if there was marital problems beforehand, but he really misses his wife. And in the trailer, I can't remember the actress that's playing his wife, but she's like, we should have thought about that before we went to space, Wait,
is his wife with him?
No, he's out in space alone.
Oh, okay.
And she's on Earth,
Is what I mean, were they communicating with each other? Or this is a conversation
a conversation I think there's probably some NASA psychologists talking to him, making doing regular communication to keep track of his state of mind. But all of a sudden, there's a goddamn spider, a big fucking spider.
It's a big spider.
Yeah.
Oh, this other one's like it's big, but it's not that big. Like it's creepy in the book.
Like this thing could give you
fuck
hug.
all that. Fuck all that. Does
And
it
it-
look like a spider too?
Oh yeah.
Oh God,
it looks
I ain't watching that
just
fucking
like
movie.
a spider on Earth.
But
like,
how's it talking? Does it?
Well, they don't explain it. I'm assuming it's
Do you see
telepathy.
Telepathy. Okay.
because like you just look at a spider like. I would like if you were to animate a spider talking, what's gonna happen? Like
Looks stupid. Yeah.
little mandibles, like fucking
Yeah.
tweaking, you know. But it starts talking to him, and it has a very calming voice.
Because they do. Because they want to fucking kill you. Like
Yeah.
all spiders.
They lure you in.
Yeah.
But it seems like this spider has like a degree in psychology because I think he starts talking to it about being lonely and stuff.
Is he gonna fuck the spider?
I think the spider is like helping him get through,
Okay, I gotta watch this trailer now. It sounds absolutely ridiculous.
and it could very well be in his imagination. I don't know why he would picture a spider. I don't fucking know, but I do know in like one part of it, you see the spider like lunge at him, and I was like, "Fuck that! Nope,
that
fuck
happens.
you!"
Nope, not watching that shit.
Like,
never mind. I'll watch.
hell, fucking no.
Is it towards the end of the trailer?
I don't remember when, but you should watch the trailer.
All right, I'll watch a trailer. There is a, we have an arachnophobia movie. That's coming out too.
They're redoing it?
Oh yeah, dude, that's been.
I know. I heard they were redoing Anaconda as well.
Oh god, that's gonna be. You saw they're doing it like a new Nightmare, right? Did you read about that? Okay, the Nightmare on Elm Street film, the new Nightmare. It's like
You've told me about it.
It's actually an interesting idea where the guy that plays, Freddy Krueger, and all the actors and actresses, the girl plays Nancy and all that stuff, they're just acting on a set, but because of certain fears or whatever, they actually create Freddy to be
like
real.
manifest him.
It manifest him.
Gotcha.
So same thing with
They're going to do the same thing with arachnophobia?
but they're not. No, with the Anaconda.
Oh, with Anaconda.
But what they do is they have a huge fake snake on the set. But I think what happens is they're out in the jungle shooting this shit, and a real ass big fucking snake comes, and they're just actors, and they're doing
it's
that
like
with it, almost like Tropic
Thunder with the snake.
with a snake, and it's a horror instead. Yeah.
Well, that's fucking
But
funny.
there's another movie coming out, and you and I have to go see it because we both are. I'll admit I'm terrified of spiders. I don't care how big or small. I will scream my head off. I fucking hate them. It's called Sting. They put up a bunch of pictures, but it's a straight up horror film, and it's reminiscent of what arachnophobia was, but I think this one's more like a hardcore, fucking scary. And they used all practical effects and used real spiders and specific things. And then there's some big motherfucker. Yeah. But we should see that in the theater and die together.
I don't.
And then
why
review
would
it.
we do that?
Because I'm terrified of them. It's like I don't like sharks, alligators, or spiders. You can't see the other two coming, and the other one has too many eyes, too many legs, and they always spin a web and come back.
What I love is like this conversation for whatever reason is like naturally going into like things. Like I didn't really come super prepared, but I had two things I wanted to talk about. But I'll get to that in a second. Yeah. I told you like the last spider encounter I had really made me look super manly in front of my wife. We were on a weekend getaway. We just went to a cabin, and this place had like a huge wraparound deck, which was like super cool. The place had like all these windows. It's funny though, like when you go to a cabin weekend, they're like, you'll find a cool place, but it's like it's in some hick area.
Every place you and
where
I
as
go
soon
to,
as you go
always-
down the driveway, you see a house with like 17 broken down cars in a barrel full of God knows what next to the house. I assume it's the piss pot. I don't know, but it had this big wraparound deck, and I'm like, just kind of walking around it, like, just stretching my legs, and I walked through a fucking spider web.
Oh, fuck that. No, I can't.
And I was like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, no.
What is this? And it was strong. And I look behind me, and there's a spider about the size of a $50, like dangling from the web. And I didn't know what to do besides start running from
my God.
it.
Yeah.
But it was attached to me.
Oh, fuck. It was attached?
The web was attached.
Yeah.
So he became basically like a spider kite.
Oh, my
That I was
God.
running with,
no.
and Kara had no idea what to do for me. Because I just saw someone, I saw it, and I was like, no, and I'm running, and eventually I broke the web, and it scurried away. And I looked at Kara, and I was like, divorce?
I thought you were going to say she has to go out and do the grilling on the, on the charcoal.
No, I was like, did this end it? Was that enough for you to say, maybe this guy's not for me? He could not protect me. No, when it came down to it, he cannot protect me.
If there's a fucking spider, I will leave my kids behind. All right? I ain't joke. I can't deal with it. I just can't.
Yeah.
I got arachnophobia really bad.
Now, because you mentioned like all these other animals that you're afraid of, for whatever reason.
Only those 3, man.
I know. For whatever reason, though, like I was thinking to myself, I wonder what animal Michael would be willing to fight if he needed to. I'll give you 3 choices. Okay. A gorilla.
Yes.
Well, wait.
Oh, sorry. I thought I can only allowed to pick one.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
A gorilla.
Okay.
A bear.
Okay.
I was gonna say an alligator, but you already said like
fuck alligators.
Fuck alligators. What's something else? Just like 5 snakes.
Oh, I'm not afraid of snakes at all. Snakes are
like
easy.
Big snakes.
I'm not afraid of snakes. I would fight a bear though. I would fight a bear. Like I kind of envision, like all the time. I'm like, that's cool.
So you've thought about this?
Oh, I've thought about it a lot. We're out because we go out in these cabins and stuff all the time. I go out and hiking all the time. I'm like, if a bear steps up, I'm ready. I'm not gonna fucking lay down and play dead.
Do you have your move? Like, what's your first thing? What's your first go-to? This is what I'm gonna do if that thing comes up to me.
I'm hoping it's gonna try to stand up first because my first thing I'm doing is gonna grab his nuts. That's the first thing I'm going for. And it's a female.
You're assuming that bears would react the same way we would if somebody grabbed our nuts and squeezed.
That's where I'm going through first. I'm going there first. And then I will take out the little dagger that I had with me all along. And just start, while it's going at me, just popping it in the neck, over and over and over again until it drops. Kind of like Leonardo did.
After that bear almost...
Well, that's not going to happen to me. I'm going to protect that neck the whole goddamn time. Doing all this shit. I'm going to lose my jaw probably. I mean, you got to have some scars afterwards. Like, I want to get fucked up, a bit, so that afterwards, when I survive,
people believe that you fought a bear.
I want a huge, imagine how cool it would be to just see these slash scars across my chest and shit. Man, that'd be badass. Yeah, I'm all about that. I think about that quite a lot. I'm not even remotely joking.
I'm just, well, what's funny is I've thought about it too.
Yeah, cool.
Different move. My thought was be like, if an animal, in this case a bear, was coming at me, and it's like, it's gonna try to bite me.
Yeah.
I want to fucking punch it into the mouth, get my hand in there and try to choke it from the inside. I want it to choke on my fist.
But
I gotta hold on to it. But
what if they're gonna tear up your damn artery in your arm?
Fuck this arm. Okay. I'll punch it with the left. My right makes all the money.
You're right. That's true. Yeah.
And, yeah. So I punch it.
Yeah.
Shove it down in there, and I'm choking it to death.
Yeah. Maybe
from
if it's
the
in far
inside.
enough, it's afraid to bite down at that point because you're in far enough.
Yeah, because it's never had that happen before.
That's true. Yeah.
All of a sudden, that thing's going.
Yeah. So you want to suffocate it out that way?
Yeah.
That'd be badass. That would be a badass way.
I'd be holding on to its head because it's going to be jerking around. I don't want it to rip my arm off. So I'm fighting it. And I'll stare it in its eye the whole fucking time.
Yeah, you got to watch it go. Yeah.
I'll watch the lights go dim.
Yeah. I want it to be a lot bigger than you, though. So you're kind of on it like a fucking bowl.
Yeah.
Bouncing around and shit. Yeah, I like that move. I like it a lot. But in reality, I'm not going for the nuts.
In reality, I'm running away. I'm screaming like a little girl and running away.
No, I would immediately go for its eyes. And realistically, not joking around.
Well, sure.
Yeah, I would want it to come at me
eyes,
and I'm going for your eyes.
Yes.
So I'm at least going to blind you before you maul me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll remember me.
Yeah.
I was the last thing you saw.
Yes.
I'm glad we're on the same page.
Yeah, completely.
Of those, snakes, the bad thing about snakes, if they're venomous snakes,
Those ones, that's
I
gonna
mean,
suck.
you're probably gonna die. You'll kill those snakes. They'll fucking die too, right?
Yes.
But you're gonna die from the venom.
Unless those big ass anaconda ones.
And gorillas are just scary as shit.
They're way too strong.
Yeah, they can kill you without even thinking about it.
Yeah. I probably wouldn't want to. I mean, if I had to, yes.
Plus, you hear all those stories, like even like the little friendly ones, like the chimpanzees. Like, oh, this person had a chimpanzee as a pet. No, that person got their face ate off.
Ate off, yeah. They go crazy.
By a fucking chimpanzee that was their friend for years. And one day it was like, you know what? I don't like your fucking face anymore.
It's like marriage.
One day you wake up and you're just like, I don't fucking like you.
Yeah. I hate your face. I'm going to eat it.
That's not true for my marriage.
No, me either.
My wife still likes me very much.
My wife adores me 20% of the time. Like, really. Like, 20% of the time solid. She's like, you're the greatest thing ever.
The other 80% of the time she's watching trash TV.
She's watching trash TV.
And working.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
I mean, I feel like that ends up being like just marriage in general. You see each other, like, because eventually you're like, okay, maybe I'm not as, because in the early times, like, you're like, oh, you're all infatuated with each other. Yeah. But eventually you're like somewhat roommates, but you're like, I love you.
I love you. I tap it every now and then.
Tap, tap. Little tappy. And then you become like, okay with like, okay, you watch your show, I'll go watch my show.
Oh, yeah, it's where we're at right now. It's actually, I quite like it. I think early on I wouldn't have liked that as much. Like, I kind of want to spend the time together and feel like, but now, well, I shouldn't say now, it's been years. We very much have our routine, and I very much enjoy it.
How long have you guys been married again?
And this will be our 25th year. Yeah, 25 years.
We're going to be on 8 in October. So we're, lagging quite behind. I still like, if I want to watch a show, I want to have Kara with me so she can try it out too, so we can watch together. You're probably like, nah, fuck that.
No, it's.
Or do you still do that?
We still watch certain movies and certain, like, we watch What We Do in the Shadows. Sadly, it's going to end. What We Do in the Shadows, that's our show. Like, we watch that together. We usually generally try to find a show where, like, okay, when we're going to watch that, we'll watch that together and experience that together. Whereas movies come in, we rarely watch a movie together. Because I either get super irritated with her because she's not appreciating what we're watching. Right? I mean, honestly, I get really upset. Especially with
you do.
A24, well, I know you don't. A24 films in specific. Like, she just does not appreciate or respect how great these movies are. And I get really irritated. I don't know. I have a thing where if people don't like a movie as much as they should like a movie, I get real pissed.
I think you have a problem with people having their own opinions.
Yeah, I do. Yeah. Well, unless it matches mine.
Well, then it's right.
Yeah, then it's right.
Yeah.
Unless it's the religion. Now, religion, I don't give a shit. You can say you worship a rock as your god. I can give a fuck. I'm all happy for you. Worship. Just don't hurt anybody. Don't.
Yeah. What is the rock telling you to do today?
Yeah. What's it? Yeah. I don't care.
And is it an actual rock or is it the Rock, Dwayne Johnson?
I bet there are people that just worship him.
I'm sure there are people that really think he's Maui from
they're doing
Moana,
that live action
and
film,
he's
right?
gonna be Maui.
Did you ever see the movie?
Maui or Maui? Moana.
Whatever
it's one of Kara's favorites.
I'm not watching that movie.
It's a good movie. I know you're not a animated film guy unless it's Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, the Spider-Verse movies are so good. You got me into Rick and Morty. You and Kyle both got me, and I very much love that show. But no, in general,
I know it's not your thing. But no, Kara's, that's one of her favorites. I thought Moana was good.
It's a musical. Anyway, completely off topic. Don't see Wonka. And I don't care if the other 80% was great. You lost me in 26 minutes.
But if you like musicals and you're expecting a musical, maybe you'll like it. I'm going to be the devil's advocate.
No, even Claire was like, Timothy can't even fucking sing. You know what she compared it to? I forgot to tell you this part. This is the best part. So Claire loved, Legolas. What's my brain not working today? Lord of the Rings.
I can't remember his name right now.
That dude.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
Loved him in those movies, right? I did too. Like, I like that character. I like.
In Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. Well, okay. No, that actor. We liked him.
Yeah.
And then his movie he did right after that was Troy, with Brad Pitt.
Oh yeah.
and then he plays that weak pussy fucking brother or whatever. So Claire, loving that actor, loving that character, saw that. She cannot stand that actor now because he's a pussy. Now she liked Timothée Chalamet, even from the Dune, obviously from Dune and all that. She sees him in this. She's like, nope, that movie ruined for me. He's a pussy now. Can't watch him. Can't stand him. I know she's hardcore. You got to always be like ready to kill something, or she just not into you.
She just only wants a man's man.
Yeah.
So I know she's not attracted to me anymore because I ran from that spider.
She's seen me plenty of times. All right.
Not that she was ever attracted to me. Were you, Claire? She doesn't watch this shit.
I don't even think she's listened to anything other than like one.
God damn it.
She didn't care about us, man. She didn't even watch the fucking shows that she was in Clown Facing Gas Mask.
Which will be coming to the channel. You can go watch it now if you really want to, but we're going to read it the channel. We'll give you some new content. Yeah, we're going to do some director's commentary. It'll be great. Stay tuned. Did you have anything to like wrap up on? I feel like, I don't know. I feel like this was, this was content.
This was content. We're going to shoot some stuff in a couple weeks we're excited about. We got a bunch of other little projects. I have another short story, a quick one. We're going to shoot the thing soon, a few weeks for your idea. I've got another idea that I came up with a few days ago that I'm going to sketch out. It's a really short.
To shoot at the cabin?
I don't think we should do it at the cabin. I think we should
do it just another time. Okay.
But yeah, I think it's a creepy little fun thing to do with that too. But yeah, we're going to do some of that stuff, get some video stuff done too. We're going to do it.
Oh, we're definitely, the thing I said is definitely happening. We already have it scheduled. On that note, thanks for hanging out with us. You should like and subscribe if you aren't already. Really, if you made it this far, you're already dedicated and you're probably already subscribed.
And we're already in love with you.
So the people that I should be shilling myself out to already left. But you guys, you're the real deal. We'll see you next time.